What's going on, guys? Borg here, bringing you a gameplay of World of Warcraft Mythic Plus Dungeons. Currently doing a +7 Court of Stars. What do I call? Oh, yeah, I call the boat. The modifiers this week are Sanguine. When slain, non-boss enemies leave behind a lingering pool of ichor that heals their allies and damages players. Volcanic. While in combat, enemies periodically cause gouts of flame to erupt beneath the feet of distant players. At higher levels, I did a plus, I think it was a +6 this morning, and it two-shots you, so in the +7, the damage modifier is a lot higher. Hey look, somebody in my guild just got a legendary, and it's the shitty ring.
Too many eyes are watching the front.
That sucks. I got 2 legendaries. I got my boots and then I got the cloak. I'm just waiting to finish my research to get the talent thingy to be able to wear 2 legendaries. I'm playing Windwalker Monk. I am 868 item level. I have full cleared heroic. My guild right now, we're starting to progress towards Mythic, Emerald Nightmare. We cleared Karazhan yesterday. It was good. I really enjoyed it. I didn't record any of that. Should have. We can just. Oh, I was gonna say maybe we can just paralyze that thing. Let's try not to pull the guys behind it. Alright. Nice. Disable the beacon. Normally what you want to do is you want to go and jump between those 2 trees on the right. Yeah, that's where we're going to go. Yeah. You just jump through here to avoid the big ad on the bridge. You can fight this big guy over here. We'll just sap him for now. Kill this big guy. Make sure we interrupt that. Sap. Oh, it broke. Yep, this is gonna be fun. And I'm dead. That's the volcanic modifier. Yeah, I think if it hits you, it one-shots you. I'm not sure. But yeah, we're definitely in some trouble here. We're definitely in some trouble. Let's see what we can do to try to minimize damages here. See if we can kill this fucking big guy. Yeah, we're killing the little dudes, and it's just I can't really get in past all this sanguine. Last week's modifiers were pretty bad. The bolstering was awful. Oh god, don't die. The bolster from last week was really bad. But this week's not too bad. Like, doing these higher level keystones are going to be a little easier, because as long as you have a tank that knows how to kite out of the sanguine, you'll be fine. Like, we completed this last week on +8, and it was pretty rough. So I don't think +7 this week with the 2 modifiers that you have. I think this has been the easiest one in the past couple weeks. You just got to make sure that you're not standing super stationary, just because the volcanic will come up and hit you. So just make sure if you're melee, just make sure you're moving around, you're not standing on top of the tank, because you both can get hit by that modifier. Let's go ahead and kill this sentry. In these groups, when you're doing like Court of Stars, you want to make sure that you have like an alchemist, because they can poison the brew that the first boss drinks. So you only have to get him to 25%. And when you're doing a modifier, or when you're doing a Mythic Plus, like a 7 or an 8, you know, that extra 25% in time will definitely help out later on in the dungeon, just in case you wipe. You know, it gives you amplitude time, like maybe it'll give you like a +30 seconds to your time. So you just make sure that you try to make sure you bring an alchemist. It's not required. Obviously, if you have the DPS to do it, then it's going to be fairly easy. But just for the time factor, I would recommend bringing Alchemist. Like this group, I just plugged in the random dungeon finder, so I'm not too sure if there is an Alchemist or not. But I am a jewel crafter and an herbalist. I can show you when we get to that part where I can pick the flower. If the flower is not there, I will still show you where the flower spawns. I believe it gives like a 20% increase to haste, which isn't too bad. There's some other ones, like a demon hunter can get one. Yeah, see, look, he's asking for any alchemist right now. And being that I'm a monk, there's a specialty brew that also gives me haste, I believe, as well. See, this is going to be dicey here for these guys. On this first part, you got to make sure that you stop the beacons, or he will summon ads. If you do not stop the beacons, then it's just a pain in the ass. So he pats back and forth around the middle circle. He has some ads that come back. Let me tell this guy, not me. So it looks like we might have to get this. You can do it. You can come over here. You can come over here and do it without like pulling the ads. Like I might pull these guys, or I might be able to knock that away. Let's see. I'm gonna go get this one. I made it through just fine. So you can sneak by the ads, but normally you want somebody like a night elf, or somebody who has a stealth, or somebody who can vanish. I use it just because I have shadow meld, and it just makes it a lot easier for me. And I'm using these new potions that just came out that give you like 25% increased stats. It is only main stat. I thought it was going to be to all stats, but it is only main stat. And this debuff here, you can jump 3 times to get that buff off of you. And that spell right there that he casts guards to me. If you do not stop the beacons and you decide to fight him with the beacons active, he will summon some ads. Like there's an ad there. I don't know where that ad came from. I'm not too sure. Let's jump. Do we have a lust? Oh, that hurts. Let me karma that. Maybe I should pay attention. Yeah. I mean, you don't need a lust in here. I mean, it'd be great, but like I said, if you have somebody who can do the alchemist, you don't need lust on this first guy. But this here is just gonna give him just extra time to the fight. So later on, we'll probably make up some time killing some ads and things like that. See, you jump once, jump twice, jump 3 times, the debuff's gone. Make sure that you dodge the little ball of light. It'll shoot a giant beam out at you. Let's see if we can kill this guy. There we go. Whew, that was close. That was really close. Oh, he tried to jump out of the way and accidentally held down spacebar and hit glide. That's pretty funny. Normally you don't see a lot of demon hunter tanks tanking the higher mythics. I normally see like blood DKs or paladins or warriors, but I think the best 4 mythic pluses are bear druids. They can just take a beating. And they have a lot of spells for AoE, so they can AoE damage with the best classes, and that's pretty much what you're looking for in a Mythic Plus, is somebody who can keep up with the AoE damage. And we got pretty good movement in this group. Other than the Warlock, we have really great movement. Double Demon Hunter. Oop. Just come down here. Now this is the fun part. This is the part where all of the ads are. And it's kind of a pain in the ass.
Watch out up here. I've heard tell of a demonic
Let's see what we can do here to kill these guys pretty quickly. I'll stun them again. He needs to get him out of the Sanguine. Get him out of the Sanguine. Move them. Move them. Ow. Alright, well, now I rezzed and I'm stuck over here. Probably shouldn't have released. And I don't think there's a way back over there from here. Nope, there's not. There is not a way back. All these imps. I mean, we might be able to go across. Maybe we should just tell them to die. I don't think, yeah, just tell them to die. Just die. Because we're not going to be able to get back without pulling other things. Yeah, see, we pulled a bunch of stuff just now. We definitely just need to all get back together as a team. I'm not sure where the first enforcer is. We just need the tank just to make sure that he's pulling out of the Sanguine. Like that's saying that I was taking, let's see what I was taking for the Sanguine damage. Yeah, I was getting hit by, oh, I didn't take any damage from Sanguine. It was the imps that were doing majority of the damage to me. See, this week, like last week, is pretty important to try to DPS them down equally. Just because of the Sanguine buff. And if you're wondering what talents I'm running, I run Chi Wave, Tiger's Lust, Energizing Elixir, Leg Sweep, Healing Elixirs. Healing Elixirs or Dampen Harm, I think, are the best two for this. And then I run Serenity for AoE damage, and it's just a lot better than Whirling Dragon Punch. In my opinion, I think it does the same amount of AoE damage. Let's see if the flower's here. Yeah, so if you're an herbalist, this is where you'll pick the flower at. That's where you'll get the flower from. On the other side of the bridge is where you'll get the brew. Normally right here, I'll jump up and down right here. There'll be a statue here that you can break, and it'll pull one of the bosses from there. See, so we talked to the lady. She screamed that she was touched by an outsider, so that's why they came over here. That's why one of the bigger guys came over here. Now we might have. No, we did not pull the pad. Awesome. That would have been bad. That would have been really bad to pull the pad. I'm not sure what the hell that just was. Gonna interrupt it. Oh, I got it. That thing hurts. Make sure you interrupt that when he's doing that swirling thing. Because that shit fucking hurts. Especially if you're melee. If you're in melee range, that thing will mess you up. I'll go over my relics here in a second as well. As soon as we get some downtime, maybe like when we're fighting some ads or something like that, I'll show you guys what relics I have in my weapons. Just to show you kind of what I prioritize for raids mainly, because like I said, I am a heroic raider. We are starting Mythic progression next week. I will be recording our heroic Emerald Nightmare run, which today's Wednesday the 26th. This will probably go up later tonight. So I will be recording that tonight. I'll probably put like the first 2 bosses up of our runs. We are 7 of 7, so hopefully we clear it again. I don't think we will have a problem with clearing it, just because we did clear it in like 3 hours last week. So we're definitely going to try to start our Mythic progression next week. This way I think what we're going to plan to do is, we're going to plan when Nighthold comes out to just try to go into Nighthold Heroic. We might do Nighthold normal the first week, just to try to get a grasp on the mechanics. But other than that, I'm pretty sure we're just going to go in straight Heroic and seeing if we could just progress right through Heroic. Alright, so we gotta go to this side to kill this other Enforcer. Hopefully, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to the cart. Is the brew even there? The brew is there. It's on a cart over here. I think we're going to get some imps. DPS these down fairly quickly because I think we're getting imps. Yeah, we are going to get imps. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, that guy's abilities hit like a fucking truck. Make sure, oh my. Make sure if you're fighting something that you're not going to pull the imps. The imps are probably the #1 reason why people don't finish this in time. Is just because there's so many of them. You only have so many stuns and so many interrupts. If you're, like, we're pulling crazy amounts of AoE damage. But we just don't have the, like, my stun was on cooldown for the first half of that fight. And we just did not have enough survivability to, one, pull all of the imps plus the other 3 mobs that were there as well. I'll probably eat up before we get to the next boss. This boss right here behind us. And to kill these imps. Let's stun them. Hit them with my artifact power. My artifact weapon. Alright, that was a little... I don't know what this is right here. I think that might be for, like, engineers, maybe? I'm not sure what that one does. I've seen it there before. I'm just not too sure what it is there for. See, there's the Enforcer back here. This chick over here. Yeah, somebody needs to interrupt that. I'm on cooldown. Here's the Enforcer. Now that the imps are done padding, let me go get this brew. I'll show you where it's at. So you come out over here by this guy over there. The brew will be here on the back of this cart. And then it gives you... Okay, so the brew gives you 2% health restored every 3 seconds and 1% mana. The spore gives you an increased haste percentage of 10. Which for monks, that just means that your cooldowns come back faster and you regain energy faster. On these are probably harder than the little mini bosses just because the dot that they do does 140,000. But with the damage modifier, watch, it'll tick me for probably, yeah, it just tick me for 233,000 damage. Like, it's definitely rough. Yeah, I mean, it's a +7. One chesting happens. Can't get too bent out of shape. I mean, if like I said earlier in the video, the first boss, if you have an alchemist, that time that you save on that boss, because once you get him to 25%, you can just run. Like, you can run and just start killing the construct even before his fight's over. Because you don't have to do anything to him after he drinks the brew. So you save about 35 seconds. So, I mean, it would still put us at 10 minutes. We still have to go through this second boss, obviously, all these little mini bosses. And if we one-shot all of these and we get through to the boss, or to the little event inside where you gotta find the spy, there's a good chance that it could take a little longer. But with demon hunters, they can sense demons, so I mean, I think you only have to get 3 clues. The same thing with prot paladins. I think you need 3 clues, and then their shield will light up when they're around the demon. Assuming you do all that. With 10 minutes left, kill this boss. You know, you got about 7 minutes. You're gonna miss the what? you're gonna miss the 3 chest timer at 12 minutes. It's possible that you hit the 2 chest timer at 6 minutes, but it's very unlikely that you can kill this boss, kill all the mini bosses, kill this boss, get inside, find the spy, do it all within 3.5 minutes, and then kill the last boss in 30 seconds. I don't think that's gonna happen. So if you're towards this point right now with 10 minutes left, it's more than likely either going to be a 1 chest or you're just going to finish it and not get a chest at all. But it just comes down to like little mistakes. Like I have an add-on called Angry Keys or Angry Keystones, and it tells you how many deaths. I've died 3 times already this dungeon. It's been rough for me, but that's that right there. That's 50 seconds that we missed off of the timer, because it's 5 seconds every time you die. In a Mythic Plus, if you didn't know. But I would definitely recommend getting that add-on Angry Keystones, because it does help with your percentage. It gives you the timer right next to the timer for you to get 1 chest, 2 chests, or 3 chests. So it's not a bad add-on to have. I like it a lot. Alright, so this boss here, she's not fairly difficult. She does spawn imps that do the fire, like the fire blast thing, that they shoot like the fireballs at everybody. And that, if you do not focus those adds down, you will die. You will wipe continuously on this boss. So if you're on this boss and you're struggling, make sure you kill the imps. Never mind, I'm not gonna eat, I guess. I'm gonna save a big Fist of Fury for the imps. Alright, you just get out of the fire on the floor. Alright. Let me just AoE all these imps down. Oh goodness. I forgot about the modifier that spits fire on the floor. So I'm just gonna save my Fist of Fury and my artifact weapon for the imps. I think I have enough damage with single target moves to not have to hit her with it. I mean, if we can get them down, I mean, that would be great. But like I said, my class is just a really good AoE class, so if I can get them down with using my AoE abilities later, then that's what I will. Oh, that's what I'll do. I mean, I'll sacrifice a little bit of damage on the boss to make sure we can complete the boss, because honestly that makes more sense to me. Alright, let's see if we can kill these imps. We got a couple of them, like this guy's casting. Interrupt that. And I'm dead. Damn. It's definitely rough with this modifier. I think they may be able to kill this. Never mind, he's dead too. Oh, it's gonna be close. I wonder if the tank can solo this.
It will amuse me to watch you melt.
Oh, you got this, buddy. Nice. Nice. Alright, awesome. Demon Hunter tank OP.
You've done well.
That was awesome.
But we must ensure.
Alright, now we go in and do the. We have 15 deaths. That's rough. That is rough. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go in, we're going to get clues. We actually need to kill more ads. We need more ads.
Greetings.
Alright, let's get a disguise. Let's go in and see what we can do here. Let's see what this one says. I heard this spy is not carrying any potions around. Alright, so on the map you'll have these little markers. You just want to go to these people that have the little markers on their head. Like this person, you could talk to him from here, I believe, maybe. Why can't you talk to him from here? That doesn't make sense. Let's see. There's a rumor that the spy always wears gloves. So gloves, no potions. Alright, gloves, no potions. Let's go see what this guy has to say over here. So we got gloves, no potions. they're out there doing that. I'll do this. So women, no potions, gloves. They're out there doing that. I'm gonna do this. Let's go talk to this guy over here. I don't know if they fixed it, but there was this thing with this boss that if you can hit him fast enough, you can take half of his health out. This little mini boss, but I haven't been able to do it. Dark vest. Dark vest. Alright, and then the last one I believe is down here somewhere. Yes, in here. Long sleeves. Oh, it did not have long sleeves. Short sleeves. Yeah, see, the Demon Hunters are really good for this, because once you get most of the clues, then they can just find her pretty quickly. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna finish it. We'll get a +7. We'll get a piece of gear out of the weekly chest on Tuesday for +7. But his keystone. Alright, so this guy's gonna do a Shadow Bolt volley. His first Shadow Bolt volley will literally hit you for your almost entire health bar. So you want to use a defensive ability at the beginning, so just keep watching what he's casting. Shadow Bolt volley, Karma, absorbs it all. Everyone used a defensive, that was good. Took minimal damage there. I used my cooldowns here just because my Serenity is like a very short cooldown of like 1 minute and 45 seconds. Being that we already missed the timer, it doesn't hurt just to use the cooldowns. But the last boss, let's go ahead and get these keys.
Excellent. Now that we have
Alright,
the
got the keys. Now we just go to the last boss. The last boss is really optimized for like a mage. Like a mage is really good because if the mage is not stacked on the group, the boss will always target the mage. And when he targets, halfway through his run, you can always just have your mage blink out of the way to take no damage. So it's really nice to have a ranged. Even a hunter, because a hunter can even disengage away from it. Because he's going to target where you were, not where you're going. So halfway through his dash, if you move, like if you have an ability that you can move with, it'll be very beneficial for you.
Finally, I'll make this quick.
Alright, let's stack this up. And, oh, ow. For Fist of Fury, I use Fist of Fury first. Once it hits 15 seconds, then I hit Serenity. Because then I can go through my normal cooldown and still have time to get a Fist of Fury back before Serenity's over. So once you cast it even before Serenity's over, you'll still get the damage increase, even if Serenity wears off halfway through your Fist of Fury. So it's pretty nice.
If you blink, you bleed.
See, he's targeting our Warlock with that spell. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and touch a death here.
Slices to the bone. I will speed you towards your demise.
Let's go ahead and help the healer heal up here. His next what you can't see thing. Oh my! I just took the tank's volcanic and my volcanic at the same time. That was a little rough. Yeah, see, we're minute 5 over the chest.
The wind slices to the bone. Bleed for the streets. Never heard my blade.
Yeah, it's a rough boss. Definitely with this volcanic. I forgot. Yeah, I took 2 shots of that volcanic. That was rough. That hit me for my entire health bar. and I think it got a couple other people as well. Yeah, that's rough for the Warlock. He can't stand still. Overall, not too bad of damage for a +7. Not too bad. This time my burst should be a little better because I will have Touch of Death at the same time as Serenity. We'll see what we can burst up to here. Let's go ahead and reset this. Go ahead and eat. Oh, here, let me show you my relics since it's a good time. I got this relic out of Karazhan yesterday. It's an 855, it's okay, but it does increase the damage of my Rising Sun Kick, which I got this one out of my Mythic 8 chest yesterday, which is an 870 Storm artifact. I don't really like the effect, but it replaced an 845, so I mean, beggars really can't be choosers at that point. But it's not a bad relic. It's not the best,
The wind slices to the bone.
but it's definitely worth having in the weapon.
If you blink, you bleed.
Oh, I'm stunned. That's unfortunate. At least when you're in that thing, you're immune to all damage. So even if the volcanic spawns under your feet, you should be fine.
If you blink, you bleed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving here. Like, I'm not gonna try to stand in one spot in DPS, because if I continuously move around, then the volcanic will have an issue spawning under me. Let's go ahead and karma here. I'll karma this just to help out the healer.
I will speed you towards your demise. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Oh no.
Never
No.
bleed for the
The
grand
volcanic is just rough. Like, it's so hard to... It's really hard to dodge all of the things that he does on the ground.
Never heard my blade.
And plus dodge the volcanic. That's definitely rough.
If you blink, you bleed.
Let's see, I mean, we have the DPS for it. It's just really rough.
Forgotten.
Okay, so he has drums for the next one. I don't know if drums is gonna push us to the 32 million that we need to kill this boss, but I mean, it won't hurt to try. But what I'm seeing is the problem is the volcanic. Like, we just need to continuously keep moving the boss around, pretty much just so it doesn't spawn right underneath everybody. And I think that's what's happening now, is that we're just being way too stationary and the volcanic is just spawning underneath us. I mean, their mythic died 25 times in here. Yeah, this guy's better get a legendary. Yeah, my legendaries are really nice. This one, I got the boots. Reduces the chi cost of Fist of Fury by 2. So it takes it down to 1 chi. And I also got the back piece, which redirects 150% of my health by Touch of Karma, which is actually really nice as well.
The wind slices to the bone.
Touch of Death
I will
Tech.
speed you towards your demise.
Touch of Death Tech. Let's try to maximize damage here. Let's get out of the volcanic. Piercing Gale.
The wind slices to the bone.
Thought this guy said he had his lust, but I guess we're not gonna use it. Oh, I took damage from that. That was my bad, Mr. Monk.
If you blink,
Oh my, the freaking volcanic. It is just so rough.
The wind slices to the bone. Never heard.
Oh, don't die, don't die, don't die.
I will speed you towards your demise.
Recover,
Another
monk.
victim of
Oh.
my artistry.
Oh my goodness, I'm all yellow. Wow. That is rough, rough, rough.
If you
It's
blink,
not so
you blink.
easy. It is not so easy.
Let your names be forgotten.
Like, it's not an easy modifier at all. I thought it was an easy modifier. It's like, there's fire that spawns under your feet. Just move. But it's actually pretty difficult during this fight. It spawns a lot more during this fight than it spawned earlier in the fights. This is what I got out of my Mythic 8 2 weeks ago. Is the Mythic 8 Warforged neck from I have a Shara, but I have an 880 Titan Forged neck, and then I've got these 880 hands as well from Heroic Emerald Nightmare. I mean, they're not the best stat priority, but you know, replacing an 850 with an 880, the 30 item levels and the extra stats that it gives you is definitely worth it. I mean, there's no. I don't understand what this guy wants. Oh, Mythic pluses, so fun, so fun. Oh, he wanted to change specs to demonology. Let's see what his weapon is. Damn, an 892. That's not bad. He has some pretty. Damn, 880. That's nice. Mythic Raider. No PvP. Jeez, 8 Mythic 10 880 Titan Forge. This lock is geared, man. Really geared. Demon Hunter looks pretty geared too. This is the trinket that I wanted off of the last boss in Karazhan, but I didn't get it. I only got one thing from Karazhan yesterday, and that was the relic piece.
Finally,
It was pretty bad run for me. Alright, let's see if we can down this guy. I should probably use Karma on the first one, just this way I have it for later. I'll use it now. Or actually, no, I'll save it until the healing becomes a little more for the monk. I mean, for right now, I think we should be fine. Keep my hit combo active. Let's move out of that.
You can't counter what you can't see.
We'll go ahead and Karma here.
I will speed you towards your demise.
Whoa. That was a lot of volcanic.
You can't counter what you can't see.
Let's go ahead and heal up. Get out of that volcanic tank.
If you blink, you bleed.
Keep my hit combo going. Yeah, this modifier is awful. I hate this modifier so much.
Slices to the bone. Never heard my blade come. I will speed you towards your demise.
Yeah, we're all dead.
Never heard my blade coming.
I'm stunned.
Death by 1,000 cuts. Never heard my
Give him,
blade
give him what I can for damage. Yeah.
If you blink, you bleed.
I think our demon hunter needs to pull a little more damage.
Let your names be forgotten.
Yeah, this is definitely rough. We're a 11 minutes over the timer now. Let's see what he's spec'd into. Let's see, he should take, I'd take Manatee. That's good, that's good. I think he should take Chi Burst. Being that we're all rain, or all melee, Chi Burst can actually do some damage to the boss. I mean, it's not going to do much damage to the boss, but it's going to do a little bit of damage to the boss. Plus, it'll hit everybody around the tank, or around the boss for like 300k HP, or healing. Which is that? Oh, this is a trinket from a world quest. Damn, he got it Titan Forged. That's not bad. He has the legendary belt. That's not bad. It's decently geared.
Finally, I'll make this
Okay.
quick.
Thank you for letting us know you were gonna pull there, bud.
Death by 1,000 cuts. I will speed you toward your demise.
I said we'll pop an early karma.
The wind slices to the bone.
See maybe if I can have it up for later.
You bleed.
I don't think we'll have enough time for karma to come back up. Realistically, he should be dead before karma ever comes off cooldown.
The wind slices to the
But
bone.
the way this group is looking is it looks like we don't have the required
I will
DPS
speed you toward
to
your
kill him.
demise.
And that looks to be the problem at the moment. It's either that or the healer just can't keep up with the heals.
You can't counter what you can't see.
Because this phase right here is rough. Yeah, see. I can't even get an ability off without
I will
dying.
speed you toward your demise.
So many guilds talking about the wither training being broken.
You can't
Yeah,
counter
like this
what you
demon
can't
hunter's
see.
under 200k.
Another victim. Bleed for the Grand Magistrates.
Like me and the warlock definitely have the damage to get this done. We just need the
Let your names be.
we just need the other guy to pick it up a little bit. Maybe if we wait for hero, we'll get it. This has definitely been a struggle. Like the +8 last week was, it was rough, but it wasn't this bad. But then again, everybody was pulling pretty crazy DPS in my guild because we're all, like I said, we're all heroic raiders. So, and I'm trying these new potions out. The potion of prolonged power, they give you the 2500 stat. I'm trying to see if they're better than Old War. I mean, they're definitely cheaper. It's like, I don't know, 30 gold a pot for a minute, which is definitely worth it. But like I said, it's a main stat, and it's not just, it doesn't give you like any mastery or crit or anything like that. It's all just main stat. So it'll boost you 2500 to your agility, 2500 stamina. For a minute, it's good, but you can pre-pot these. So for 2 solid minutes, you'll have an extra 2500 agility, which is a lot of agility. Let's just see. We have 39 deaths. Oh, that's rough. That is rough. Yeah, the volcanic is rough. Demon Hunter. I don't know why the Demon Hunter wasn't popping cooldowns at the start anyways. That seems silly to me that he wasn't popping cooldowns. I like this helm. This helm's cool. I like the appearance of this helm. Just wish that there was gear out there that matched it. A healing weapon, tanking weapon. My main weapons, pretty good. I'm looking to replace pants chest and bracers this week in this trinket. I got this trinket from Raid Finder the first week. It was at Titan Forge to 850. I was pretty excited. Alright, there's drum. Why can't I hit this guy? What is going on?
The wind slices to the bone.
There's drums. 2 million crit. 2 million crit on Touch of Death. That's crazy. Fuck this volcanic stuff, man. I'll karma for the healer so he doesn't have to heal me. I'll just heal up to full.
If you blink, you bleed.
Too far away.
Oh, I'm stunned. Oh, I'm stunned in Pierce. Oh, that hurt.
You can't counter what you can't see.
Help the healer out here.
If you blink, you bleed.
Get out of that. You should be doing if you blink, you bleed again. Yeah, there it is.
If you blink, you bleed.
Oh, this is possible this time. We might have it.
You can't counter what you can't see.
Fuck this volcanic, dude.
If you blink, you bleed.
Come on, guys, you got this. 17 million. Look at this fucking warlock putting in work. Oh, wow, there goes our demon hunter.
The wind slices
Come on,
to
Locke,
the
you got
bone.
this, bud. Believe. No,
If
don't
you
die, healer.
blink, you bleed.
Nice, top everyone off, top everyone off, top everyone off, bud. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be close. What does he
Can't
have?
counter
6
what you
million?
can't see.
You got this. You got this. No, no.
I will speed you towards your demise.
Come on, Demon Hunter, you got this, buddy. You got this, buddy. I believe in you. Piercing Gale, this is your chance. This is your chance. You're insane.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, he might have this.
Bleed for
He
the
might have this.
magistrates.
He has this. Piercing Gale is next. As long as he stays out of the volcanic and the Piercing Gale, he got it.
Someone-
Holy cow. How rough is that? Man. That is insanely rough. Good job. That's the second time he had a solo boss. That was rough. Let's hope I get something out of here. I need pants. Do pants drop here? Yes, they do. I need these pants. Hopefully I can get the pants out of this box. I'm hoping. Man, that volcanic modifier is rough. I think I'm the highest one in key right now. 59% increased damage on that thing. Come on, pants. Give me 890 pants. Nope. I got 7 soul fragments though. Oh, he got an 860 fell artifact. Damn. Well worth it. He deserved it. 6,000 artifact power a token. I'll take it. Alright. That was pretty fun. If you're wondering which way I went through this, I went this way. So I went for Strike of the Windlord, Dark Skies, Rising Sun Kick, Death Art, Light on Feet. Got my first Gale Burst, which increases your Touch of Death by 10% for all physical damage done to that target while it's active. I went for the increased damage for Fists of Fury. Nice 55. I went here. Increases the damage and healing bonus of Serenity. If you don't use Serenity, it will be a damage increase for Storm, Earth, and Fire. So if you do like that talent over Serenity, it will give you a bonus to that. So it's not just going to be Serenity. It will be whatever talent you pick for that talent tree. I went through Inner Peace. Got my second Tornado Kicks. Went to Transfer of Power. Tiger Claws. Got my third gold during Fist of Fury. You get Wind Spirits that do 200,000 damage. Went back, got good karma. This way, damage redirected by Touch Karma also heals me. Currently, I'm working on Power of the 1,000 Cranes, increases your crane kick damage. I have 240,000 artifact power that I need to get. Currently at 94k. Still working on it. Gonna do more Mythic Pluses this week. We'll record another video. We'll post it. Same spot, same channel, same time. Have fun. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.